Hi, I'm Thomas. Welcome to Pilot's Workshop. This is my woodshop. I've been assembling it for the last couple of years to fit all my needs and wishes, but one major thing is still missing: the workbench. The available space is fairly small, and so I need the workbench to play as many roles as possible. My workshop is an old, unused garage of 4 by 6 meters, with 2 large gates in the front. At the back wall, a bit off center, stands my big drill press, and it cannot be moved by human force. The left wall is going to be the usual spot for my jointer thickness planer. Around the drill press I want to have a moving radius of about 1 meter of free space. The bandsaw already found its place at the right wall, while the table saw has a good spot at the entry of the garage, making it possible to cut long boards when I open the gate. The workbench will be the central workspace of the workshop. At the back end will be a solid Twin-Screw Vise to provide good means of clamping for traditional woodworking. At the same time, it will be the outfeed table of my table saw. It will receive a router platform with an upside down mounted router, turning it into a fully functional router table. And because I don't want any tools hanging at shelves on the wall so that I don't bump into them when I'm working, the workbench has to be the main storage area for hand tools and handheld power tools. One advantage of a small workshop like this is that I can use the workbench as a sawhorse for the drill press as well as for the bandsaw, and for that it will receive the same adjustable heavy-duty steel feet as the other 2 machines before. And finally, because you never know what's gonna happen, it will get retractable wheels. And this is the final sketch. In the front will be the Twin-Screw Vise, while the table saw would rest at the backside. A pattern of 20mm holes enables unlimited possibilities for clamping and work holding. You can see the router plate, the adjustable feet, and the mechanism for the wheels. What I didn't sketch up so far are the different drawers and cabinets that would hold the tools and machines. Going deeper into the construction, the changeable top surface rests on an extremely sturdy frame, giving enough space for the upside down mounted router and allowing this construction to be made from soft wood and therefore making it relatively cheap. The workbench is made in 2 parts: the top frame and the leg assembly. In this video we prepare the stock for the large main elements of the top frame. We need a total of 6 boards for the outer frame and the inner support beams. So once we have all our material, we can get started. I decided to laminate those large pieces of wood from many strips that I could already buy pre-cut. Although it takes more time to make, it eventually pays off because the material is cheaper to buy, as the quality of the wood can be lower, and at the same time the laminated beams are less likely to warp in the future. And after straightening the pieces on the jointer, I could run them all through the thickness planer to prepare them for the glue up. For laminating, I used standard wood glue with a setting time of about 40 minutes to give me plenty of time to assemble all the pieces. once the boards were wide enough, the strips could be roughly aligned and clamped together. A few days later, the freshly laminated boards were dry enough to be jointed and thickness planed. First creating one flat surface on the jointer, and then making a parallel side in the thickness planer. And because I don't have my dust collection system set up yet, I have to stop the machine from time to time to clean it from wood chips and dust. And after all the boards had their desired thickness, the first narrow sides could be jointed and the boards could be brought to their final width. The more narrow inner support beams fit through my thickness planer, while the wide outside boards had to be ripped on the table saw. And the last job to do at this point is to cut all the boards to length. And here you can see the biggest disadvantage when you're building a workbench, not having a workbench. So you have to use whatever support you have. And after all the boards are prepared, you can see the rough outline of the workbench for the first time. In the next video, we will start making the dovetail joints connecting those pieces. And if you liked this video, you can follow me on the process of building my ultimate workbench. In the following videos, I will explain every detail that goes into the making of this workbench. This is Pilot's Workshop. Thank you for watching.